This is the video for my Honda CBR600F. Hopefully you can pick my voice up. We're in an industrial area, so it's a bit noisy, and the motorbike's going to be noisy when I start it up. I'll give you a quick walk around. Starting from the front, it's got a tinted double bubble screen on it. It's got the Renthal Kevlar dual compound grips. It's got some anodized bar ends that are a bit heavier than standard, reduce a lot of the vibration. It's got an alarm system on it. I can't for the life of me recall what alarm it is, but it all works. It's got some wraparound LED indicators on the front. Let me switch that on. Okay, should be able to make that out. It's got Michelin Pilot road tyres on it. They're not track tyres, but they're pretty much as good as you can get for the road. It's got R&G crash bobbins on it. It was, might have been dropped by the previous owner on that fairing. He said it was on the centre stand and blew over on a windy day with the cover on. So he bought the crash bobbin straight after that. It's got Motad stainless down pipes. We tried a couple of sets of stainless pipes on before we bought the Motad ones, and all of them caused some kind of flat spot or whatever, but the Motad ones absolutely perfect all throughout the rev range, and possibly better performance than the originals. That's a debatable one. It's got a Devil high lift pipe, gives it a bit more of a sporty look, and the Devil pipes are quite renowned for giving quite a beefy, more of a kind of throaty sound than a real high pitched racy sound. It's got an LED backlight. Let me switch this on quickly. Okay, so you can see there the LED light, obviously brake light, and it has inbuilt indicators as well. So you can see there how it alternates between the lights. At the last service it had a new chain and sprocket on it, some kind of golden chain, I can't remember what it was. The guy said it was a good one and it cost a few bob. It's got a K&N air filter in it. Yeah, last service it had new plugs, new everything really, and yeah, I think that's about it. And it's just got the standard features that all of these 600Fs have, which is the what they call the banana seat, which is a comfortable seat. It's got an anti-slip mat here for the pillion. Seat obviously lifts up, a little bit of storage under there. Yeah, it's got the onboard trip, and well, it's got two trips. You can see it's showing 19,485 miles. It has a fuel warning system as well, which is really handy. Temperature gauge over there, obviously. Yeah, I guess that's about it. So I'll start her up. I've quickly moved it out of the garage, but it should still be cold, so you should be able to hear it warm up. I have no idea if the microphone on the camera is going to do the sound any justice, so you can get an idea of what that pipe sounds like. The exhaust pipe does have the removable muffler for like MOT purposes. I've never actually fitted the removable muffler for an MOT. All of the MOT testers have passed it. And just noted down on the advisory that it's got a noisy exhaust. So you can see already it's quite a warm day, so it's warming up quite quickly. straight away we're up to almost 50 degrees. You see the idle coming down slowly. I'll just, while we're waiting for that to warm up, I'll pop it up on its centre stand. I'm going to have to pop the camera down on the seat and try and get this up on the stand. At first, when I first bought the bike, I wasn't sure about having a centre stand. Thought that was more of a old man's bike with a centre stand, but it's been really handy. It's so good. You know, obviously cleaning and waxing the chain, well, even just washing the bike down, it's so handy having that centre stand on there. Yeah, obviously still has a side stand, as you've seen. The idle's come down right now. It must be getting close to really warmed up. We're up to 59 degrees there, 60 degrees. Give it a little, I'll give it a blip of the throttle for you. You can see the throttle response is really good, and you know, pretty much instant anyway, so there's no problems there. Apart from that, it has carbon fibre look tank pad, has carbon fibre look fuel cap covers, and it also has carbon look hugger and chain guard at the back there as well. So yeah, it's got a few bits and pieces on it. Obviously the rear tray, I think the previous owner has trimmed it down possibly, but it looks like he's done a very good job anyway. It's definitely a lot more compact than the original. Has some you know, neat little arrow indicators on there, which makes it all quite nice and compact. I think the plate must be a little bit smaller than standard as well, but I presume those letters are still full size, because again, it's always past the MOTs and everything. I'll give you a bit of a close-up on the tyres. You can see that I've mainly been riding it in and out of work. The edges don't look that worn. Yeah, it's got a few mil of tread on it. It's no brand new tyre, but it's still got plenty of life in it. And the things I found on all of my bikes with Michelin tyres, they seem so hard wearing. They really do a lot of mileage. The front is in a similar state to the back. Yeah, again, a few mil, quite chunky on the edges. It has some yellow rim tape on the wheels, adds to the whole like black and yellow theme. These lower fairings, I believe those graphics are either American or Japanese spec. I haven't seen another bike in the UK with these graphics on. So yeah, I guess that's it. If you got any other questions, just post me a message. Thanks. Bye.